Hello, welcome to the Georgia Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us this evening. I have a few housekeeping announcements before we get started with the presentations. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. And if your question is for a specific school, make sure to put the name of the school in your question so they know it's for them. Your cameras and microphones are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. So just sit back, relax, and absorb all this great information over the next 45 minutes. This is just one of many different sessions happening. There are more tomorrow night. Be sure to sign up for additional ones at the same place you signed up for this session. And this presentation is being recorded. It'll be available within about a week, once again, at the same website where you registered for this session. Here's the order of our presenters. Session C2, where I'm moving my cursor, is the session we are in right now. And those are the 6 schools that will be presenting and the order of the presentations. Now that I've gotten all the housekeeping stuff out of the way, I will step out of the way now and turn it over to our first presentation from the representative from Emory University.
Thank you so much, Russ. Hello, everyone. My name is Maddie Monahan, and I'm an Associate Dean in the Emory Undergraduate Admission Office. I'm also a graduate of Emory and the Regional Territory Manager for DeKalb County and Northwest Georgia. In these uncertain times, I do hope you and your families are safe and well. Thank you for being here this evening. If you're a student who wants an education with a globally focused purpose, rigorous academics, research opportunities, and a diverse and engaged community, Emory may be a good fit for you. All of these characteristics embody Emory's mission to create, preserve, teach, and apply knowledge in the service of humanity. Our mission statement is the guiding force behind all that we do at Emory, using knowledge to make positive impact. From Emory physicians and nurses caring for COVID-19 patients in the Emory University Hospital, to Emory participating in phase 3 clinical trials for a COVID vaccine, and to current Emory students creating a new public health awareness campaign on campus to prevent the spread of the disease. All members of the Emory community are striving to carry out our mission to act and lead in the service of humanity. And that word knowledge in our mission statement is primarily attained through our intensive liberal arts curriculum. To us, the liberal arts means exploration, flexibility, interdisciplinary coursework, critical thinking, collaboration, and gaining a deeper understanding of the world around you. Our goal is that you come to Emory open-minded, willing to explore a variety of subjects, and excited to create your customized academic path. With over 80 majors, 60 minors, and 13 pre-professional programs, including pre-health, pre-business, and pre-law, you can easily double major in biology and music, accounting and anthropology, or you can even create your own major. Emory is a place that allows you to forge your own path, but provides the support you need when you change your mind. And who doesn't change their mind? Although the heart of what we do at Emory is the liberal arts, students are able to integrate research easily within the liberal arts curriculum. You may conduct research through Emory's SIRE program, where you're matched with a faculty member doing research that you're passionate about, and where you serve as a research assistant on a research team for a full year. Whether you're studying cerebral blood flow changes in adolescents who have experienced multiple concussions, or are studying Atlanta's very own Fox Theater's architectural influences, research can be conducted in any academic area at Emory. Emory offers 2 unique pathways where you can begin your Emory journey: Emory College of Arts and Sciences, located in Atlanta, and Oxford College of Emory University, Emory's original campus, located in Covington, Georgia, just a 45-minute drive from the Atlanta campus. Students who begin their Emory journey on the Atlanta campus spend their first 2 years in Emory College. After their first 2 years in the college, students will then continue on into the college and remain in the college for their final 2 years and eventually earn the Bachelor of Arts or the Bachelor of Science degree, or they can continue into the business school where they will earn the BBA, Bachelor's of Business Administration, or they will continue on to the School of Nursing where they will earn their Bachelor's of Science in Nursing degree. There are 5,700 students in the College of Arts and Sciences, 800 students in the business school, and 500 students in the School of Nursing, totaling 7,000 undergraduates. Students who begin their Emory journey at Oxford College will spend the freshman and sophomore years living and learning with just under 1,000 students. Oxford students continue to the Atlanta campus as juniors in either the college, the business school, or the nursing school and earn those same degrees. So regardless of which pathway you take to begin your Emory trajectory, all students graduate with an Emory degree. What you have to decide is which community is the best fit for you for your first 2 years. Through all of the upheaval that we're currently experiencing, I want to reassure you that Emory remains committed to a holistic, thorough, and contextual review of every applicant with care and compassion at the forefront of our review process. Holistic means we review all of the pieces that make up you as a person, not an application, including academic preparation, letters of recommendation, personal statements, and extracurricular activities. Emory offers both merit and need-based financial aid. Our merit-based scholarship application deadline is November 15th. You should complete the CSS profile and FAFSA to be considered for need-based financial aid. Again, thank you for your time, and I'm happy to answer your questions as you learn about all these great institutions tonight. I wish all of you the best.
Thank you very much. And I want to remind everyone that if you have questions for any of our presenters, just make sure to use the Q&A button at any time during this session to ask a question. And if it's for a specific institution, just name the school in your question. Up next, we'll hear from the representative from George Washington University. Carol Lee, you're still muted.
Well, that was just a test run, wasn't it? Hi, everybody. My name is Carol Lee Conker from George Washington University Undergraduate Admissions Office, and I'm glad to be with you tonight. You'll probably hear a little bit of similarities between us and Emory since we're both selective research universities located in urban centers. So GW is located in the heart of Washington, D.C. We are a Tier 1 research university, and we're surrounded by a learning laboratory of academic resources that translate into an internship opportunities for our students. What you do see here is that GW is centrally located close to the National Mall, and we're also on the Eastern Seaboard, easy access to all of the cities you see here with 3 airports, 2 international and 1 domestic. So GW is a residential university, and you will be guaranteed housing for your first 3 years. And then as a senior, you'll be able to choose whether you want to live on or off campus. All students do live and work and take classes between both our Mount Vernon and our Foggy Bottom campus. And these 2 campuses are just 2.5 miles distance between themselves. So Foggy Bottom is known as our main campus. It's 20 city blocks. It's a 5-minute bike ride or a 10-minute walk to the National Mall. And it's a 4-block walk to the White House. It's about a 15-minute journey to get across campus. And along the way, you'll pass by academic buildings, residential halls, plenty of places to eat. You'll see your classmates running off to an internship or class or to meet a friend for a meeting. Easy distance off campus, just a few blocks, you'll find business firms, public health agencies, national government organizations, more restaurants, art galleries, or you can hop onto the Foggy Bottom Metro. It'll take you to the entirety of the DC district. The Mount Vernon campus, as I said, is just 2.5 miles away from our Foggy Bottom campus, and it's linked by our ever-flowing shuttle buses that run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now on the Mount Vernon campus, it is home to about a third of our first-year students. It feels like a typical small college campus, and it offers both academic and residential halls, an all-you-care-to-eat dining option, and the many options that GW has. And it also is a home to our 6 living and learning communities, which provides students an opportunity to live and go to class with students with similar interests and backgrounds. Some quick facts about GW. We are a mid-sized university and we have students from around the world, 130 different countries, all 50 states. So we're big enough to give you all the amenities you're looking for, but also small enough to be able to give you that average class size of just 29 students. We have 7 different undergraduate schools at GW, and you get to tell us how you'd like to start that academic journey with us. I'm going to click to the next slide so you can spend time looking at all the different schools and all the different majors. So you do have up until the end of your sophomore year to declare your major, but you can start with the School of Business or our art school or our international affairs school, wherever you'd like to be, because you can cross school study and you can major and minor between schools as well. All you have to do is tell us on your application where you would like to start your journey with us. GW is a fairly traditional campus, even though we're nestled in the heart of DC. We have a robust student life that includes over 500 student organizations, 100 which that are focused on community service, Division I athletics, 50 intramural and club sports. And if you don't like competitive athletics, we have 2 fitness complexes between our 2 campuses. And we have Greek life. We have a lot going on there that is what you could be looking for at any college experience, but nestled right in the heart of DC. We also offer you 375 student abroad programs in 60 different countries. Quick note on our dining at GW. It is a unique factor about our university. We have this open dining model with 105 different options every single day. You can find these options in residential halls, academic buildings. These are restaurants, grocery stores, food trucks that work both on and off campus. You can even order food in with Grubhub on your G-World dining plan. Now I'm rushing because I have a minute and a half left. So GW has a selective admissions process. We use only the common application. And so we do have that same holistic application review, which means there's a lot of components that go into our evaluation. But again, I want to emphasize the test optional piece of our application, which has been a part of GW since 2015. We can guarantee you'll have a fair and thorough review of your application. And you have 3 application cycle choices, 2 binding early decision rounds or a regular decision round. GW does not have early action. And no matter if you apply with or without test scores, you'll be able to be considered for a merit scholarship. And if you need additional funding, because we have a lot going on with need-based financial aid, grants, and scholarships, please submit that FAFSA and the CSS profile. Also, there's a supplement where you can indicate if you're interested in any of those living and learning communities. We have a great website with wonderful virtual programming. I'll make sure that you have a link to this if anybody is interested in learning more about GW. And quickly, here's my contact information. Feel free to take a screenshot or quickly jot it down in the next 15 seconds. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about GW, and I hope that you'll be able to visit us soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I want to remind everyone, if you have questions, use the Q&A button. I know some of you have already done so. And if you have questions for any of our representatives, make sure to, again, use the Q&A button and name the school if it is a question that is for a specific representative. Up next, we will hear from our representative from Georgia Gwinnett College.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We're so happy to have you here. My name is Andrea Capers, and I'm one of the admissions counselors here at Georgia Gwinnett College. If you have any specific questions and you want to direct them directly to me, my contact information is here. We also have 2 representatives who are available to answer your questions in the Q&A. So Georgia Gwinnett College was established in 2005. We are a part of the University System of Georgia. We are known to be the #1 ethnically diverse college in the southern region of Georgia, which I think is pretty awesome. You have the opportunity to meet students from different walks of life during your time here. We are a mid-sized institution with close to 13,000 students, which is amazing. If you're familiar with Georgia Gwinnett College, you know that we have tremendously grown over the years. We are also located about 30 minutes from Atlanta, and then we're about 5 minutes from downtown Lawrenceville. So a little bit about our academics. We do have 24/7 tutoring that's offered online as well as in person. So we have something that caters to different learning styles. We have an average class size of 20 with a student faculty ratio of 18:1, which is also amazing. It means you'll have the opportunity to get to know your professor, and your professor will have the opportunity to get to know you. We have 18-degree programs of 45+ concentration in majors. And then in addition to that, our business, nursing, and education programs are accredited. So here's the full list of programs that we have to offer. So some of the new majors that we have are cinema, media, arts production majors. Some of the new minors we have: business administration minor, African American studies minor. We also have a few certificates and certification opportunities as well. In addition, we are adding a new information technology major that will be held completely online. So I know a lot of our students are excited about that as well. So here is a few pictures of our smiling Grizzlies. They're happy to be here. They are enjoying their education. We hope that you will join the Grizzly family one day. But here's a snapshot of that hands-on experience that you'll get with those average class size being 20 and then the 18:1 student faculty ratio. So we have our nursing students in the top left-hand corner, kinesiology the bottom right, and then surrounding our organizations and other classroom settings. A little bit about our student life. We have 160+ clubs and organizations. Those do range from academic organizations to leisure organizations. Cool thing about us, if there's an organization that doesn't exist and you desire to create it, you can also do that. You just need yourself and about 5 other friends and then an academic advisor, and then you have a new experience for you and your fellow Grizzlies. In addition to that, we have 16+ intramural sports, and then we do have 6 intercollegiate teams as well. So we have baseball, soccer, women's and men's, softball, and then women's and men's tennis. And our teams are very strong. They're bringing home the championships. Our men's tennis team, they are undefeated 103 matches in a row, which that is awesome. If athletics really aren't your thing, make sure you come out and support your fellow Grizzly. It is free to attend a game or match, and then it's just a small fee for guests. So a few of our academic opportunities that we do have a very awesome and strong honors program. You need a 3.5 or higher GPA to gain admission to the honors program. It's a great opportunity for more hands-on classroom settings, as well as scholarship, leadership, and service. For more specific information, you'll want to make sure you reach out to their department. Their contact information is listed here. In addition, we do have study abroad opportunities as well. And then we do have ROTC here. So again, for any specific questions, make sure you direct them to those specific departments and they'll be able to assist. So we do have housing available. We do have a unique housing situation here. You can have up to 11 roommates. Each person gets their own lock and key bedroom, and then you only share the bathroom with one other suite mate, which is awesome. There's 24-hour security, on-site laundry, and then they're all apartment suite style. Freshmen are not required to live on campus if you do not live in specific regions. So if you're interested to see if you're exempt from that, make sure you visit our housing website. Again, for more specific questions, make sure you reach out to that department there. And then here's a snapshot of the floor plan that we have available. So our tuition is a little less than $3,000 a semester. So we charge $133.93 per credit hour, and we stop charging at 15 credit hours. So anything you take above 15 credit hours is essentially free, which is awesome. Keep in mind, there are ways to offset the cost through financial aid and scholarship opportunities. So the steps to enroll, you'll have to create a Grizzly profile to access our application. Our application will be free until November 15th. But if you do apply outside of that, our application fee is $30. Make sure you pay attention to important dates and deadlines, and then that you submit the required documents to complete your application. So we are test optional, as well as some of the other schools have mentioned. So if you have a 2.5 or higher GPA, you'll be placed into college level courses. But if you have a less than a 2.5 GPA, you will be placed into a co-requisite learning support course, in which you'll have the option to submit a test score to opt out of that. So that's what it means to be test optional for us. Other than that, we are looking for a freshman applicant to have a minimum GPA of 2.0 and that's based on the 17 units of required high school curriculum. So those are going to be like your core classes, your math, Englishes, sciences, things of that nature. All right. So we do have a few other virtual experiences as well. So we have academic information sessions for those specific departments, financial aid information sessions, as well as virtual tours and one-on-one chats with counselors. We are also back in session with in-person tours as well. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to our office here, and you can follow us on social media as well. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you. Let's leave that up for a second and allow everybody to see that and get all of that information there. Well, I remind all of our attendees that they can use the Q&A button, ask questions of any of our presenters during this presentation and during this session tonight. Up next, we will hear from the representative from Georgia Military College.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome from Georgia Military College. I am Tiffany Bain, our Assistant Director and Dean of Students here on the Milledgeville campus. And I am so excited to share with you the many opportunities that our unique organization offers. I'm going to start with a video, a super brief video that will just give you a visual representation of our historic campus. So if y'all will hang tight with me one quick second, I'll get us started there.
Georgia Military College is an accredited public independent liberal arts college with 13 college campuses throughout the state of Georgia, as well as the Global Online College, serving both Corps of Cadet members
Tiffany,
and
we're not seeing the video. We're just seeing your
primary.
I am so sorry. Thank you, Russ.
screen. We're just seeing the presentation.
Let's try that again. Could you hear us though?
Yes.
Okay, well, good. All right, friends, let's try that one more time. Good thing it's a pretty brief.
Georgia Military College is an accredited public independent liberal arts college with 13 college campuses throughout the state of Georgia, as well as the Global Online College, serving both Corps of Cadet members and non-cadet commuter students. A primary focus of GMC is in awarding associate degrees and preparing students for transfer to four-year colleges and universities, as well as providing pathways for Associate of Applied Science degree holders to attain their four-year Bachelor of Applied Science degree. With a variety of sports on the Milledgeville campus and extracurricular activities across the state, Georgia Military College doesn't lack when it comes to providing a college experience that's right for you. GMC's mission is to produce educated citizens and contributing members of society in an environment conducive to the development of the intellect and character of its students. At GMC, you can start here, go anywhere.
Awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed that brief introduction to GMC. I'm going to share my presentation here. Hang with me. All right. So as you were able to learn, GMC is a pretty unique organization. At our roots, we are a two-year institution. The majority of the degrees we grant are associate degrees, but we've got some pretty diverse experiences taking place across the state of Georgia. It's important to know up front that while military is our middle name and it is definitely our namesake, the majority of our students attending are not in the military and have no military commitment. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in detail. There's sort of four ways that you can experience GMC. There's sort of four types of students that are coming to our campuses and being a part of the Bulldog family. Our community colleges can be found across the state, really very accessible to almost everywhere that you live in the state. This is ideal for the student who wants to maybe stay close to home. They maybe have some interest in working part-time jobs and are adult learners. So the community college, we really focus on being active and a resource in those communities and very accessible to those communities. GMC, the traditional college, is where I'm located in Milledgeville, Georgia. We're in central Georgia. It's a very traditional campus. This is the historic campus. The majority of our students on this campus are traditional first-time freshmen participating in fine arts programs, athletics, community service projects. We have a global online college. You can completely complete your degree, never having to step foot on any of our campuses. The online college is designed to be flexible and really does a great job of meeting the needs of students who are interested in online education. And then last but not least, it is our namesake. So our Corps of Cadets is housed here on the main campus of Milledgeville. Within the Corps of Cadets, there are 5 cadet opportunities or 5 experiences. Some of those do come with military experiences, such as our pathways to becoming a Army officer in 2 years, as well as our pathways into the service academies. And then we also have cadet programs that come with no military experience or no military commitment. And that would be for students who are interested in maybe the structure and support of cadet life, but maybe are not interested in serving in the military after they complete their degree. Our types of degrees that we offer, as I mentioned, are associates. So we offer both Associates of Arts and Science. And then we also have 4 Bachelors of Applied Science programs. We have 50 transfer agreements across the US, mostly focused in the Southeast. 44 of these agreements are guaranteed admission to your follow-on school if you are interested in completing that 4-year degree. Dual enrollment at GMC has been a wonderful resource to the communities we serve in, and we are Georgia's top provider of dual enrollment. So this is an awesome way for students who are looking for a way to get ahead. They want to be academically challenged to start that college experience while they're in high school. We are an open admissions school, very accessible. So what that means is that as long as you have completed high school or a GED, you are admissible to any of our campuses. There are no SAT, ACT requirements. To get started, you will just visit our website at www.gmc.edu. And in the top right corner, you'll see a Apply Now button. And then if you'll send us over your transcripts, we'll get you started from there. We have an incredible financial aid and scholarship team. GMC believes that any student that wants a degree, that wants to further their education, should have that opportunity. So we work very, very hard to offer our students financial aid support as well as scholarships. And we sort of have this idea that no qualified student should be denied the opportunity to pursue a degree. So that is GMC, and I'll be in the chat box and happy to chat with any of you if you have questions. Thank you, Russ.
Thank you. And I'll remind everyone to use the Q&A box to ask questions of any of our presenters. If it's for a specific school, just make sure to name the school in your question so they know it is for them. Up next, we'll hear from Georgia Northwestern Technical College.
All right, well, thank you so much, Russ. It's great to be here on behalf of Georgia Northwestern Technical College tonight. I'm just honored to be alongside the other colleges and share about Georgia Northwestern to the students listening. I've got Matt Bryant with us, student success coach, on here tonight. If there's any Q&A, we'd love to get to it. But I just want to share briefly. I'm going to get started briefly here, and let me share the screen. And I'm going to share this quick video. Russ, if you'll let me know the volume's not working by chance.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College offers high-quality technical education and workforce development programs to the Northwest Georgia region. We prepare students for a successful career through a combination of hands-on learning, dedication to industry standards, and career-focused training that meet the requirements of business and industry.
Yeah, the PLCs here, we use the exact same ones at Shaw, and that was a big help. As far as the motor controls and drive, we use that every day.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College serves the 9 counties of Northwest Georgia and has 6 convenient campus locations in Catoosa, Floyd, Gordon, Polk, Walker, and Whitfield counties. With our history of continued growth, close relationship to the community, and customized training to meet the needs of local business and industry, GNTC will continue to provide leadership and serve as an economic engine to the Northwest Georgia region.
All right, so you hear a little bit about Georgia Northwestern, and I want to exit out of this real quick and get over to our PowerPoint. So when we talk about Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we're considered Northwest Georgia's premier college for workforce development. We serve 9 counties in Northwest Georgia. When we talk about, we're part of the technical college system of Georgia. There's 22 colleges in this system. And the mission of the technical college system is to train the workforce for Georgia. So we serve 9 counties in Northwest Georgia: Catoosa, Chattooga, Dade, Floyd, Gordon, Murray, Polk, Walker, and Whitfield. We have 6 convenient campus locations over in Catoosa County. Floyd County is our headquartered campus. Gordon County in Calhoun, a small county campus in Polk County in Rockmart. We have a strong partnership there with Southern Company and Georgia Power. We have a campus which I'm at tonight, Walker County campus in Rock Spring, Georgia. And we have a brand new building over in Whitfield, Murray campus in Dalton, Georgia, that we opened up last year. Last year, more than 37,000 students graduated from the 22 colleges of the technical college system of Georgia. Today, 99% of these graduates are presently either employed or continuing their education. When we talk about our accreditation, we're accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on colleges. And we sort of have 4 pillar areas that we focus in at GNTC. We have business technologies, health technologies, industrial technologies, and public service technologies. A variety of programs in these 4 pillars. When we talk about how to apply, we use 4 simple steps: complete application, preferably online or through paper. Currently, we're not doing the AccuPlacer right now during the pandemic, but then also we'll have you follow up and submit official high school transcript or GED transcript. And then you register online to attend the virtual new student orientation. When we talk about tuition and fees at Georgia Northwestern, it's very affordable. As far as financial aid, it's available, and I'll get into that in just a minute. When we look at programs of study over to the right-hand side here, there's programs listed to the right, things such as accounting, business management, logistics and supply chain management is big in Northwest Georgia, in the area we live in between Chattanooga, Dalton, and Rome. Then we move down to health and nursing. We've got a variety of healthcare programs at our Walker County campus and at our Floyd County campus in Rome. The listings here. Industrial technologies, the area of Northwest Georgia we're in, the carpet capital of the world, and automotive industries around us. There's a strong need for industrial technologies in Northwest Georgia. So we partner with the local businesses, the local industries, and then we close out our academic programs with the public service technologies, things like cosmetology, basic law enforcement, criminal justice technology, culinary arts in Floyd County, and then early childhood and social work assistant program in Walker. So we have a variety of academic programs. When we talk about financial aid, it's available to assist students in achieving their educational goals through the HOPE grant, the HOPE scholarship, HOPE career grant, and federal Pell grant. Most of our students receive financial aid. We'd be happy to answer questions on the grants or scholarships. The HOPE career grant is state identified programs where you can come for tuition free. Those are listed here: the business programs, health, and industrial programs. If you have any other information for us to help out with, we'd be happy to help you. You can contact us at www.gntc.edu or our number there, 866-983-GNTC. Thank you so much, Russ.
Thank you very much. And once again, I'll remind each of our attendees, if you have any questions, just use the Q&A button to ask your question. And if it's for a specific school, make sure you name the school in your question so the representative knows it is directed at them. Last but not least, we will hear from our representative from Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology.
Thank you so very much, Russ, for the introduction. My name is Dexter Jordan, and I am the Associate Director of Admissions at Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. So very glad to have this opportunity to talk with you all this afternoon, this evening now. I'm a little bit behind times, and I'm going to talk to you about the school. I've got a little presentation that I'm going to go through quickly here so that we can have enough time for Q&A. at the end of this presentation. Rose-Hulman is located in Terre Haute, Indiana. That's about 70 miles west of Indianapolis. We're a project-centric school. We have a lot of lab space, and the unique thing about Rose-Hulman is all of our students have access to all of our laboratories from their freshman year on, including the Makers Lab, where students can go in and work on their own projects. We received a lot of accolades from several distinguished publications across the country, and we're very happy with those. But the thing we're most proud about is the fact that our students can graduate Rose-Hulman in 4 years and go to a career or to a graduate assistantship, whatever their career choices lead them to along the way. We've got about 2,200 undergraduate students there. We have a 13-to-1 student faculty ratio. Our average class size is around 20 students a class. I feel like I have to say pre-COVID and during COVID. Pre-COVID, we are average class size of 20 students a class. During COVID, it's a hard 20. We've taken all the precautions we need to make sure our students are safe. We believe in hands-on education, so we do incorporate both the concept theories and equations to go along with a healthy dose of lab work. 19 different undergraduate majors at the school. Some you may have heard about: mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. Some you may not have known about: optical engineering or engineering design. Talk briefly about the application process at Rose-Hulman. November 1st is come and gone, but with the COVID situation, we have extended our early action deadline, and early action is non-binding. The next deadline you'll have to worry about is February the 1st. That's our regular decision application. And then students will have to make their enrollment decisions by May the 1st. The things that we'll need to complete our application will be a high school transcript. We're on the Common App. We also have our own application. We'll accept test scores if you've taken the SAT or ACT, but if you have not, don't worry about it. We won't sweat it at all. We'll make our decisions based on what you send us from your high school. The last thing we need is a recommendation from your high school. Just make sure it's a teacher, counselor, or a coach that knows you and likes you. Here are our admission requirements that you can take a look at here. We need 4 years of English, 4 years of math, 2 years of the social sciences, a year each of biology, chemistry, and physics. And then you see on the right side our SAT and ACT minimums. A distinguishing characteristic of Rose-Hulman is that all of our classes are taught by faculty. No teaching assistants or graduate assistants will teach you at any time at Rose-Hulman, so our students get a top-notch education. We have humanities and social sciences as well, so you can have a minor in areas like political science, art, language, literatures, the works. We want you to have a well-rounded education, and this will give you that opportunity to do so. We have a Center for Global Engagement. Of course, right now it's being hampered with the COVID situation across the globe, but we are hoping that sometime in summer of 2021, we'll be able to start back up with the 11 countries that we work with, and we have many different types of overseas experiences for our students to take advantage of. Rose-Hulman for an engineering school is quite diverse: 35% student diversity, 25% female, 70% from outside the state of Indiana. We have a number of different activities hosted by the Center for Diversity and Inclusion, including speakers, global events, culture events, and also plenty of food for our students to take advantage of. Placing a student to where they want to go after Rose-Hulman is part of our mission, and so we assign each student a personalized advisor out of career services. Over 350 companies will visit our campus per year. We offer both paid internships, co-ops, and then we also throw in research experiences, so our students can have a choice of any of these, and they are national, so you can spend your time all over the nation or the world, so to speak. Or you can stay right in the luxurious Terre Haute, ski in the summer, as you see the poster in the background, and intern on our Rose-Hulman Ventures campus. Around 94% of our students will do at least one internship, co-op, or research experience. 70% will do 2. And it is totally possible as a freshman to get a internship or a co-op at Rose-Hulman. Here you can see here a few of the companies that come to our school, and they do recruit our students. They recruit them early and often. Over 1,400 interviews on our campus, and It's a very good situation. Our students are used to getting 2 to 3 job offers at the end of their junior year. You see the national starting salary for our students. They do pretty good. Our students do have fun at Rose-Hulman. They enjoy over 90 different clubs and organizations, participate in intramurals. We have a thriving music program, and our students really enjoy acting in the drama clubs and all the things that we have to offer there. We have both intramural and intercollegiate sports. Our students can participate in all of those. And we have a Greek organizations on campus, so our students can participate in the Greek organization, student government, Engineers Without Borders, and our student newspaper. Questions I'll answer afterwards. Here's my contact information. So if you have any type of questions for me, you can contact me at Jordan, that's Jordan, at rose-hulman.edu.
Thank you very much. And as we have about 4.5 minutes left in the session, I'd like to ask each of our representatives to turn their cameras back on and their microphones, and I'll play talk show host and do a quick little round robin in the order that you presented. And as we fill the time and also allow for any questions that come through the Q&A, which might get submitted here. We'll start with Emory University, but the question for everyone is, what is your favorite school/campus tradition?
Yeah, I think one of the favorites that I think students would say would be Emory Songfest competition. It's a big singing and dance performance competition between all of our residence halls. So everybody congregates in our physical education building, which holds hundreds of students, and there's just this a big competition, and you have bragging rights for all 4 years that you are at Emory.
Bragging rights are always fun. Up next, George Washington University.
And mine will be very quick, and it's already being interrupted by the pandemic. We're the only university that graduates its students on the National Mall, but DC Mayor says you can't have large gatherings more than like 10 people, so that's not happening. But we're known for that.
And anything involving the National Mall is pretty amazing. Georgia Gwinnett College.
Our students really love our international festival. Like I mentioned in our presentation, we have a really diverse population, so it's a really good time to really see that in person.
Awesome. Georgia Military College.
I would have to say our dog walk. So that definitely rallies around athletic events. Our dog walk is our traditional gate. So our students and faculty and staff will stand on kind of each side of the sidewalk, and we'll send athletic teams off through the historic gates. But as time has gone on, we use the dog walk to celebrate any kind of major achievement, and it's become a really great rallying point for things that our students and faculty and staff are doing. That's commendable.
Sounds awesome. Georgia Northwestern Technical College.
Yeah, I'll have to go with Carol. Now, we don't graduate on the National Mall, but just for us being a 2-year school and through certificate, diploma, and associate degree, for a student to graduate, it changes their career and it changes for their family, and it's a big deal for us. So definitely the graduation.
Awesome. Rose-Hulman.
I'll have to dovetail on the graduation comment. Our students are, when they come in as freshmen, they're separated from their parents by the bagpipes, marching them up the hill for student orientation. And then at graduation, they're marched back down to their parents by the bagpipes of Rose-Hulman. So that's my favorite tradition.
Pretty awesome. And I can just imagine how emotional that is. So I want to thank you all for sharing your favorite campus and school traditions. I always love hearing those. And I also want to thank you for sharing your information about your schools in general. And I want to thank everyone for joining us for this session this evening. When you close this window, there'll be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. Also, this ends tonight's sessions, but there are more sessions just like this one tomorrow night. You can sign up for those at the same place you signed up for this session. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other session recordings. Again, the same website that you signed up for this presentation tonight. Once again, I want to thank representatives from our 6 institutions for joining us tonight and sharing that great information. Thank you very much. And I want to thank you all for coming. Have a great rest of your Wednesday evening.
Have a good one, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.